The Royal Grenada Police Force is pointing to a worrying trend of alcohol consumption among young people. Organized bus tours since the COVID lockdown have brought out many young people exploring some of the island's popular visitor attraction sites. Superintendent of Police heading the Community Relations Department, Vanny Kerwin, says this is an emerging challenge for law enforcement.
Of notice to us is the fact that the behavior that we are seeing is different than the behavior that we are accustomed to. Alcohol for these people, the way they handle it is different than what we have seen in the past. There's a lot of wild behavior that is not common to our young people in Grenada, and that is concerning us. Some of these buses have young children on them, and you can clearly see that they are minors that travel on these bus trips, and they stop in different parts of the island and engage in behaviors that are unbecoming, and in most parts some of them are illegal. And so over the particular weekend, this Easter weekend, I know this challenge has surfaced, and one or two of these buses were dealt with, and a number of the behaviors were also dealt with.
With alcohol consumption, one's judgment is affected. Violence sometimes results from simple misunderstandings. The superintendent says on some occasions, the presence of law enforcement was required. The officer, not wanting to bash parents for some of the behaviors exhibited, reminds parents of their responsibility.
As a parent, you have an obligation. Far too often, parents leave the parenting of their children to law enforcement or to teachers. And some parents sit in the back and expect the teachers to parent the children and the police to parent the children. But it starts at home. You, at least as a parent, should know where your son or daughter is on any given time, particularly if they are minors. And we have seen a few minors in some of these bus trips. And so you should know where your kids are. You should authorize or approve the outing. And for some reason, if you do not know where they're going initially, I'm sure Grenada is small, and at some point you will get to know that they were on a particular bus trip. And as a parent, your parenting skills need to kick in. Accountability needs to kick in.
Alcohol is viewed as one of Grenada's biggest challenges as per substance use and abuse. Alcohol consumption can lead to complications in the human body and can contribute to cardiovascular disease. It can also contribute to cancers of the throat, stomach, mouth, as well as challenges with kidneys and liver, among others. Grenada ranks high on the WHO's list of countries in the world and first in the region in alcohol consumption. Christelina John, GBN News.